I'm going to give you something to think about.
Wait. Matron, take them away.
And a warm welcome to one and all. And if this is your first time here, I'm the very excited Scruffy trader. And what I'm trying to do is put trading in the real world. Maybe show you a trick or two along the way. So if that sounds good, do smash the like button. Have a little look down here. Do take a second right now to press that subscribe button. Genuinely helps and motivates me to do more of this. And we'll crack on. So why is the big fella excited? Well, going on holiday tonight. And I just want to give you something to think about. And it's something I've been discussing in the Scruffy squad today. Let me flick this over a second. And I'll show you. When you're coming into market, you're always looking for what I call pockets of air. Now this is a trade that I've just set up. And what we're looking at, it's breached the level. We have a pocket of air to the top of this Bollinger Band, and we have another target up here just before this level here. As you can see, it's rattling away quite nice. But on gold, I look at 4-hour charts. Why is that? Because that's my anchor chart for gold. So the pocket of air that I'm really looking for is the entire move to the level. Now, I have a stumbling block, which is this moving average in the middle. And that's why I have my stops in place, because this will just be running for a couple of days. There's one swing point. There's another swing point, which is the base of this Bollinger Band and the level. And that's where I'm hiding the stop. Why is that? Because it has to crack that and that to hit the stop. 2. And you always hear me talk about a factor of 2. So why show you this? Well, it's really, I want to give you something to think about. When we were talking with the Scruffs earlier on, I was explaining value here and the different pockets of air. And the guys got a bit caught with it. Okay. And this is a Discord group that I run. Do quite well with the guys. We have lots of merriment, as you can see. Take the mickey out of each other and one thing and another. We do lift each other up with our sort of trials and tribulations, if you like. The guys are doing well. They get to see mine and they show theirs as well. They're doing okay, you know. And it doesn't matter if you make £1 or £1,000. If you started with 0 and ended with 1, you've had a good day. Okay, and that's what this community is all about. It's about building each other up and lifting each other. So what am I going to leave you with? Well, I want you to think about roadblocks, because as you've just seen in that example of a trade there that's running, it's mapped out. When it gets up to the moving average that I've just said, that trade will be worth maybe 300 to 400 sort of P&L. I can take off so much because there's a roadblock. So I'll take a lump off, leave a little bit to run, and if it cracks through it, I can add into it and then do the process again up to the next pocket of it. Simple stuff. My levels are planned. They're fixed in stone, so they always give me a pocket of air that I can work to. I can go from one level to the next, which is what I do. I go from zone to zone. And then if you've got a moving average in the way, that becomes a roadblock. So is it common sense that if you're looking to be a value hunter, because that's what we're doing, and value is found at moving averages, outer edges of the Bollinger Band and levels, right? That's it. Why? Because they're all price driven. All right. The moving average is obviously an average of the price. The Bollinger Band is 2 deviations either side of it, so that'll give a stretch point, and if it's fully stretched it can reverse, so it can repel the price. And obviously levels are the same in bob. Bob stands for bounce or break, because if it comes up, it can bounce off and come back. So what's the point of letting a trade run all the way up to the top, and you're here, and then it bounces and it comes all the way back down again to then move all the way back up? Isn't it more common sense just to go, well, this is the pocket of air, here to here. It's 20 pips. Take me 20 pips. If it runs back, fine, I can go back into market and then go back to the roadblock, and I might get another 10 pips. So this trade is increased naturally by working the wave. Or I just relax a little bit, let it break the level, come round, retest it, and do the process again up. And what have I lost, really? Maybe it's a couple of pips in the spread. It's a small price to pay when you think about, well, I'm going to run the trade up. Oh, no, it's coming back, it's coming back, it's coming back. I'm giving all my money away. Oh, no, I've got no money. It's gone past where I got in. And then pray to God that it moves back up. Riding the waves. That's what that is. And really, while I'm away over the next week, I genuinely want you to think about that and see if you can map it out in your own charts and see if it's common sense. Because to me, that's what trading is. Trading is just common sense. I'm in this to get paid. You know, that simple. Well, I'm in it to pay for the coffee as well, actually. Because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. Although, he might have to turn this into a bottle of whiskey or beer or something later, because Winky's gone off this afternoon on a shopping spree for tomorrow. Which, considering we were away 4 weeks ago and she did the same thing, I'm not rightly sure why you need another set of wardrobe clothes for a holiday that's 4 weeks apart. Maybe it's a woman thing. I'm taking the mankini.
Oh, make it stop!
Don't worry, I'll not get drunk and wear it this time. But then again, if you goad me into it, you never know. Never dare a fool. What I'm going to do this holiday is switch off. I'm going to kind of go social media blackout. I'll keep my phone on and I'll answer messages as they come in. But I'm not going to sort of surf around too much. I'm just going to chill out and relax. But what I am going to do for you guys is an open Q&A. And you can ask me anything, whether it's about my life, what I do, that sort of thing. And I'm going to compile them all. And I'm going to do an open Q&A in the sun. So drop your question in the comments or email it to me at info@thescruffystrader.com. You'll find the details in the description anyway. And you'll get a shout out and I'll answer it. Why not? Scruff in the sun, because I love a bit of travel. And how do I get there in the first place? By doing what I've just shown you. You know, I keep it simple. And I do get strange messages from time to time. And they all seem to think it's the magic system that I use. It's not. It's just common sense. And I never gamble. I'll trade once or twice a day. That's it. My first rule. I'll trade zone to zone. And as soon as I've cracked 200 quid, I quit. Now, if the trade is running and that train keeps on going, then I'll do better. A little bit like oil the other day. I had runners running, so I was committed into the trade and I kept it going and it made £1,000 a day. You'll see that in the videos. But on average, anywhere from 200 to 500 quid a day, I'm quite happy. And then that's it. That's trading in a nutshell. Common sense, guys. Less is more. And you're paid by the size of your account. So I'll go back to what I said earlier on. Doesn't matter if you earn $1 in a day, £1, or £1,000 in a day. It's a good day. Because you follow a process. And I hope that genuinely makes sense. Don't chase the money, guys. So, a very quick one. It's really just to give you a heads up that I'm going to be quiet for a week and to see what your questions are. So do put them in the the comments, and we'll have a bit of merriment, and I'll try and post some silly pictures up in the community section as we go. And for you guys in the Discord, I will be in the travel section, giving you a little highlights of what I'm up to. And if you're stuck, you can still kind of message me, but if I'm a little late answering, don't worry, I'm probably drunk in the gutter somewhere. Happy days. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.